All right, so what got you into coaching?
Well, so I went to Concordia, Moorhead in Minnesota, played for 4 years there. Really had no intentions of staying in baseball after that. Ended up deciding to go to ASU, got my grad degree in sports law there, and then was a grad assistant on the baseball team there. Worked a lot with our pitchers, kind of more on the behind the scenes stuff, a lot of the advanced scouting. And then that transitioned into getting a video job with the D-backs. Did that for 2 years. Was able to go down to Mexico, coached in the Mexican Winter League. That led into kind of developing my relationship with Brent Strom. And Stromy really kind of helped cultivate my career from there on. And just kind of one opportunity to another led to where I'm at right now.
So you mentioned that you were in the you mentioned that you did video work on the player development. It was like, is there anything else that you did up there?
So one of the big things that when I was in Reno for 2 years doing the video stuff, you kind of innately get to have good relationships with a lot of the players. And I think being, in a younger age coaching these guys, you're able to connect to them kind of on different levels, which ultimately led to just getting trust, right? Everything comes down to players' trust and buy-in. So I think that was kind of one of the big things that, again, kind of helped me get to this position.
So you mentioned in your LinkedIn profile that you work on pitch shapes and designing plans for major league players. Can you go a little bit more into detail about that?
Yeah, so that was kind of with a couple of people from the front office. Again, everything came from opportunities, built off relationships. Kind of got asked to help in on that. And again, on the video side, understanding a lot of the pitch metrics, how we can kind of lean into our pitcher strengths. That led to the opportunity to get to help out with our big league player plans a couple years ago now.
So kind of working here in the Arizona Fall League, seeing different pitchers and seeing what you feel like that experience will help you moving forward?
Yeah, I think it definitely, right? Going for 2 years working with AAA big league guys, coming down into the ACL, Fall League and stuff, it gives you a different perspective. Right, I think the big thing, second year of the ACL this last year, you kind of had to open up the tool book on how to coach these guys. Right, certain things are going to work for guys that are at the higher levels isn't going to work. Now it's kind of coming into the Fall League, similar situation where had to fill in for T-Mark, and a lot of that was getting to know these guys. Get to know their names that first week here. But at the end of the day, right, everything comes down to me building a relationship and getting these guys to trust me. Yeah, it's been fun so far.
So what's been like working with some of the Diamondbacks pitchers here? So like Hageman, Chalice, Met.
Yeah, all those guys, right? They all have their unique strengths, right? And all we're trying to do is lean in, get them to understand those strengths, and kind of build that confidence going into next season.
And then last question. Yeah. Two of the pitchers that you coached in the Complex League were some of the biggest velocity gainers. I think Vasquez gained almost 3 miles an hour. Yeah. Kelly got boosted his fastball velocity by 4 miles an hour. It's like, what kind of goes into the process of, I guess you can say, unlocking more of a pitcher's potential?
Yeah, again, I think a lot of it, right, those guys at those young age, they're naturally just going to grow into their body more, right? And I think a lot of it is, right, get them on the right nutrition, get them in the weight room, gaining strength the right way, and then understanding how they move and just kind of leaning into that. I think the big thing with those two is just having confidence, right? They have all the stuff in the world, but it's unlocking the confidence for them.